YouTube, what's good? It's Jordan. Today we'll be talking about give yourself time to heal. Healing is a process that we must understand to move forward. Healing is an everyday thing. Heal through what you go through, because in this life you're gonna go through something. Understand that you may go through sickness, personal relationship problems, traumatic experiences, but how you heal yourself and how you move forward through that process helps you day to day. Everyone goes through traumatic events, whether it be in the past, whether it be in the present, or in the future, you'll go through something. But how to reprogram yourself and how to reprogram your system so when you go through something, you can move forward in your life is much far more important. You know, for me, when I was a child, I used to go to public school. And when I was in public school, you know, kids would play around with different kids. Kids would be around many different other people and do things that they see at home. So when I was in school, when I was far much younger, you know, kids used to fight me and I used to fight kids. And obviously when you're a child and this is happening, you think everything is just going on because you're just playing around. But sometimes kids see what's happening at home and then bring it into school, bring their problems to school, and try to hurt other kids based upon what they see. These are traumatic experiences, traumatic events. So many scars, many things I've been through, it's based upon my childhood. But now I'm here to say that you can get through these things. You can get through these experiences. Everyone needs healing. And what you see from when you're young up until now, it can escape your environment. It could change how you feel. It could change how you want your life to be. Understand that these things stop you from growing. These things stop you actually from developing healthy and positive relations. You know, you may be a child when you're younger and you saw your parents fight all the time. You saw your parents not in a happy, loving relationship. So when you grow older, you think that's normal. You think these things are normal because you've seen your parents go through it. That's all you know. These things aren't normal. These are things that we have to work through and fight against. The family dynamic and the family structure is important because when you see these things when you're young, it can change your environment. It could change how you perceive the world. It could change how you develop relationships with other people. Understand that recovery is important. Use rest to refuel yourself. Rest, rest, rest. You can't move forward if you don't rest. And stress may cause you to reduce your rest time. But rest. Take time to sleep. Take time to rest your body. Even if it's not sleeping, just relax yourself. When you're going out to your business, the job, these other places, you need rest. You will not perform to your greatest ability if you do not rest. Understand that fruits and vegetables, protein, vitamins and minerals, these help you to gain energy, help you to recover. These things help you to recover. So when you go out there, you can give it your best effort. Understand mental recovery. Understanding that you have to learn how to deal with stress. You have to learn how to deal with being quiet in your mind. You have to learn about your surroundings and who you're involved with. These things can cause mental stress. These things can cause mental harm. Oftentimes when you're a child, you know, your parents place you around places that they think suits you best based upon them just having to do it because they chose the decisions they chose. But once you get older, you can choose to be who you want to be around. You're not forced to be around these people. Understand that when you get older, you don't have to be around people you used to be around. You're not forced to be around these people. Sometimes we force ourselves, or sometimes we get peer pressure to be around a certain group and you don't even want to be there. Remove yourself. If people are peer pressuring you into being around certain people that you don't want to be around, remove yourself from those people too. They're the enemy. Somebody who cares for you wouldn't want you to be around a group of individuals who don't care for you. Think of it deeper. Sometimes you got to think of the positives in those situations. How you can save yourself from problems. Save yourself from things that you don't understand deeply. Spiritual recovery. Practicing your belief system. For me, I read my Bible and I pray to the Most High. Whatever belief system that you believe in, incorporate it in your daily life. Understand what you're doing. Understand how your belief system helps you maneuver in this world. And yeah, people may have their own different belief systems and what they believe in, but understand what you can do to recover spiritually. And that also means removing toxic people out of your space, removing toxic people from around you. And this comes with discernment. This comes with understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people you're dealing with, because the people you're dealing with may not have the same ideologies as you, may not have the same beliefs as you. So it's going to cause division and cause confusion. Sometimes you want people to devise plans to be integrated with you, but it's not going to happen. Everyone was put on this world to be different. Everyone was put on this world to move differently and maneuver differently. Some things that you see, others may not be able to see. Until there comes a time where they see the same thing that you see, where they believe the same thing that you believe in. But take time. Take time in your life. Physical recovery. Refuel your body through nutrition. As I was speaking about fruits and vegetables earlier and protein. Rehydrate. Drink water. Drink your water. Sometimes your energy comes from dehydration and you lose a lot of energy. Your mood changes. You have mood swings. Your skin may be dry. You may feel weak. Drink water. Refuel yourself. Regenerate yourself. Know that every time you go someplace, every time you go somewhere, you're giving your energy to that thing. And you can't keep on going on this life if you do not regenerate yourself. We all have to regenerate ourselves. We all have to regenerate what we want to do in this life. And that's bad habits and good habits. If you have bad habits, remove those bad habits. If you have good habits, incorporate those good habits into your lifestyle. And it will help you. Sometimes we can't move how we want to move in this life based upon us not understanding ourselves, us not understanding what we do in this world. We may be doing wicked things and not understand the reasoning behind what we do based upon us not paying attention to what wicked we're doing. For example, you may be in a job and you know that there's a certain schedule, there's certain hours that you're supposed to work. But the boss puts you in a supervisor position where you can choose the hours for who you want to work and who you don't want to work. So when you're in the workplace, you feel as though there's people who are your friends in the workplace. You pick out your favorites and you give them more hours. But the people who you don't really talk to, but they're still completing the job, you give them less hours. Is that fair? Is that fair? No, that's not fair. But these are the wicked things that people do without them realizing it when they're doing it. But down the line, you start to understand yourself and understand what you do. And then you think back of the wicked that you did and you think, couldn't have done that. But it's crazy because we do these things each and every day and we think we're doing the right thing. But in reality, we're only being selfish, we're only helping ourselves, and we're not moving in the right way. We're not moving in the right direction. So these things that we go through, whether it be traumatic events, whether it be events that we can't change, whether it be just needing to rest and recover our body, rehydrate, regenerate, these are things in our life that we can work through on a day-to-day basis. We can work through them. And everything that you go through, there's always a solution to it. There's always a way to it. Sometimes we try to take things to the grave, but sometimes it's better to just let go of things. Because if you stress about those things and you think about those things constantly, it can ruin your life. It could ruin your body. It could ruin your mental.